What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Picking up from where we last left off, looking at my YouTube channel, you can see in yesterday's video, we pretty much were calling for about a day left before we see some sort of pop within Ethereum's beautiful descending fractal forming on its daily charts here. You can see the lower high, lower low pattern forming and coming to some point of completion, retesting its daily moving averages, and looking at the live update on the chart, you can kind of see we are starting to bounce off that and recover, which is definitely a good sign. Whether or not this is the end of the one-day recovery is up for debate, but ideally we are now officially outside of the beautiful downtrend that we had here. This lower high, lower low pattern here, filling in the gap here. You can see we were playing inside of it. We played inside of it yesterday and the day before, and today we are officially outside of that, entirely. So I don't think we'll be going back inside of it. It's literally impossible, as that was the last day of opportunity to hang out in there. But we are starting to trend outside of it, and that could mean a few different things. Ideally, we're betting for movement to the upside here, but we'll continue off on that in a little bit. Here you can see we are still inside this beautiful sideways channel here. But besides that, we also went in depth in that video yesterday in regards to looking at XRP, which was forming some sort of beautiful, and I mean beautiful, bull flag formation here, which you can see beautifully broke outside. I like saying that word. You can see the beautiful bull flag formation here. We have the flag pole, and the breakout to the upside here, rebounding off of its, I'm not going to say it, rebounding off of its daily moving average here. We are starting to reverse up as of today, and I'm a strong believer we are going to continue this movement to the upside here. We don't know necessarily how high we're going to go, but I still believe we are going to continue to the upside. Whether we see some hiccups in the way is only, anticipated. It's only expected here, but I do think we'll continue to carry ourselves up. Now, not just XRP, we'll also be looking at Bitcoin, which has fallen ever so slightly to yet again be retesting its moving average here. We're still waiting on a break within that, as this sideways channel is not necessarily something we see all too often within Bitcoin here in a lot of the cryptocurrencies. So we are looking for some sort of movement here. And then we are looking at the S&P 500, because I want to jump to the daily, not the weekly here. You can see we had a very interesting movement over the past couple of days here. We're actually trending inside the sideways channel here. You can kind of tell. But what's interesting is we broke out of a beautiful symmetrical triangle here, broke to the upside, retested price ceiling, fell. And yesterday, we kind of headed back to the upside here. So we're looking for potential lower levels, moving down a moving average here. And if it does, will that pull the rest of cryptocurrency down with it? Because for the most part, every crypto is retesting its daily moving average. The S&P is slightly above it here. So obviously, there's no real correlation between the two. But, by the off chance we see a dump like this, will it pull the other cryptos down with it? That's what's up for debate here. And if not, are we going to continue to head up to the upside here? Ideally, long term, I am super bullish on the S&P, and I do believe we are going to continue this kind of wave to the upside here into 2024, 2025, so on and so forth. But, that is a long time away from today. So lots of things to go over. Definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So first and foremost, looking at the top 10 cryptocurrency market at 1.11 trillion global crypto market cap, not really up much at all. Most of the cryptos over the past 24 hours, even over the past 7 days, aren't really seeing much at all. The meme coins are not just the meme coins. Some of the cryptos are down 3%, some are up. But for the most part, we're kind of scattered all over the place. But in regards to the past 24 hours, we're kind of just hanging out willy-nilly, not really seeing much movement on these cryptos, kind of flatlined out for the most part here. So the markets are kind of consolidating. Granted, today is Friday, and the weekend is upon us very soon. The stock market closes at about 4 or 4:30 today, which means we're probably not going to see much movement after the afternoon until Monday. Then we'll start to see some interesting movements here. But ideally, I am a strong believer that we are going to be correcting to the upside. My money is on XRP moving to the upside and some of the other cryptocurrencies. Now, we do have a current trade open on XRP using BidFi. As you guys know, XRP did break out of the bull flag, as I said earlier in today's intro, but because we broke out of it, there's really no resistance holding us to it. And with that in mind, I do believe that we are going to continue this rally to the upside. We broke through a major downtrend, a major descending fractal, a major price ceiling, as well as broke through the moving average. Everything screaming movement to the upside, especially with a 53 on the RSI. There's so much room to recover higher here, and I believe that's what's going to happen. Yeah, we might have bounced off support, but I think this is going to continue to scale us up. and up and up. Truly, this is how I think the breakout is going to be. Just like what we had earlier, the original bull flag formation, I think it's going to happen again, and we could easily see highs of 60 cents very quickly, almost, let's see. If we scale this right here and we drag this over to the current run, I would say, wow, even higher, maybe even up to 65%, which is a fairly large bull run. That's about a 50% rally in just a couple of days. But that's really where I think the market is headed here, especially with the retest and rebound, a strong moving average and a strong support. Now, we should see a flip in the market and a swing back to the upside here. Now, obviously, we're doing this trade on BidFi, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. BidFi lets me, as you can see by my shirt, buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. Everything you can possibly think of is offered on BidFi, including XRP trading. That's how I've been making these trades. This is how it's possible. Using XRP on BidFi has helped me, leverage cryptocurrency and leverage XRP specifically. They have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, all the major blue chip cryptos, as well as all the major altcoins here, and they're constantly adding new ones all the time, which is super cool. You can see all the features you have here: long, short, leverage, margin, so on and so forth, take profit, stop losses, which means you have a full slew of tools to use to trade cryptocurrency. The best part, or one of the best parts, is I even have a demo account which lets you trade around with $100,000 in Monopoly money completely free. So if you think about it, in hindsight, and this is the cool part, not only can you sign up completely free in the description down below, you can use the exchange and trade on the exchange completely risk-free, which means you have no chance of losing money because you're using a demo account. Obviously, there's no way necessarily to make money using the demo account. However, the other opportunity why you'd be missing out is if you go onto my video, any of my videos, in the description of even today's video, and you scroll down to the description, you can see right here, fill out this BidFi form for a $100 BidFi bonus. Literally clicking this and filling out this form. I believe it ends in just 2 days. We have 2 more days before this ends, from now until the 28th of May. You can fill it out, fill out these literally only 3 rules, and you'll be able to receive it. The bonus lasts about a week, but you have plenty of time to trade around and get familiar with the exchange. And what's even cooler is on BidFi here, if you click welcome rewards after you sign up, you can earn up to $2,888 by just completing a few of the simple tasks. As you can see, I've already done a few, and there's plenty more that we can do as well. So definitely make sure to check it out. Link is down in the description, completely free. And moving on from BidFi and XRP, looking at Ethereum here, we've been tracking potentially a breakout outside this beautiful pennant flag or descending fractal formation, lower high, lower lows, filling in the gap. You can see volume and volatility has slightly died off, filling this in all the way to the point right here. Decision time is upon us here, and as you can see, we did have a little pump fake, a little bull trap right here, very similar to what we saw in the past year, and unfortunately it did happen again, but it still doesn't mean we got screwed necessarily. Obviously, this is a moderate to aggressive trade, as I said constantly here, but we are breaking outside of the downtrend, as I said in yesterday's video, with that 1 day left. And now it's time to start to head to the upside. Truly, that's where I believe. We have a price floor. We have the moving average. We have the end of this all coming at one point in an apex here, and a decision, I believe, is breaking us to the upside here. The only issue and why things are difficult is because we're inside a beautiful ascending fractal, which is extremely aggressive style trading, extremely risky, and we're dead smack in the middle of it. However, we're also inside a sideways channel, dead smack in the middle of that too. So it's very risky to know where exactly we're going to be moving to inside of here, but ideally a move is upon us nonetheless, and hopefully it is to the upside, retesting top resistance here, but we'll see where that comes. The fact that the moving average has slowly and narrowly moved up from 1489 all the way up to 1766 is a strong believer to me that we're going to continue to spiral higher. But that's just my opinion on Ethereum. Same thing with Bitcoin too. Everything I said about Ethereum also applies to Bitcoin here. Trading inside the sideways fractal. This is definitely a risky move nonetheless to be buying in or selling short. So just keep that in mind. And the S&P is kind of wishy-washy all over the place. Also inside a sideways channel here. Rejection off top resistance, off the price ceiling. And I think, honestly, it's going to be something like this. I don't think we're going to dump, but I think we are going to continue to head to the upside here. But that's pretty much it for today's video. That's everything that honestly we need to discuss for the update. Markets are most likely going to be moving slow now that we're entering the weekend, but honestly this week wasn't all too bad. We do have trades entered on the XRP chart. So all in all, it's just a waiting game at this point. With that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.